Yo, what's up people? Today we're going to be talking about pay to win skins. Apex has been out for, what, 2 years I think? And apparently there's some people who still don't know that they do have pay to win weapon skins in this game. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be showing you which pay to win skins that you should be using. Also, if you get this video to 5 or 10 likes, that'll be great. So go ahead and leave a thumbs up. But let's jump into the video, starting with the one that has the most, the R99. So this is the original on the far left side. And first up is going to be the 0 Point. This is a battle pass game that was out in season 4, I believe. Personally, I'm not a fan of this, but a lot of people seem to like this skin. When it comes to my personal favorite pay to win skin, that's gonna be the revolutionary skin. It's this one, and the other colored variant is called Cutting Edge. This was a battle pass skin for season 7, I think. But yeah, this hands down has the best iron sights for the R99. Now, if you don't have either of these two battle pass skins, there is one that you can buy from the store using crafting materials or credits, and it's going to be the Outlands Avalanche, and the other colored one is going to be called the Kill Switch. So you can use those two. So yeah, it's going to be this one here with the giant tube at the side. I personally hate it, but for that reason. But yeah, the iron sight is pretty clean. Next up is going to be the Alternator. The Alternator sights it's not bad, but I do think the LED res and the colored variant, the Galvanizer, are much better options. The dot is kind of above the two little lines, and it's a pretty clear sight. Next is going to be the Prowler. To be honest, the Prowler doesn't really have the best sights to start with, but Dark Realm and the Light Worker are two sights that you can use. They look like this. The one that I personally use is called Polished Perfection. That's another battle pass skin from season 7, I think. Next up is going to be the Flatline, and the two skins that you should be using is Heavy Metal or Heat Sink, and I use this one here, the red one. I think this is the best skin in the game, I'm not gonna lie to you. Another season 4 battle pass skin. Yeah, season 4 went crazy with these skins, but this is how the iron sight looks. This is the one gun in the game that I do not put a sight on it. Yeah, I strictly just use the iron sights because they're so good. They're that much better than any other Flatline skin. I'll be honest, I have not taken off this skin since I put it on in season 4. Well, no, realizing, yeah, I just took it off because I had to make this video. But if we're not counting the firing range, then technically I've not taken off this skin since I put it on in season 4. Next up is going to be the Devotion, and this one only has one pay to win skin that I've ever seen, and this is actually from an event. It's called the Hot Streak skin. I included it here because I realized Apex started bringing back old event skins in the shop when they do the rotations. It was actually in the shop last week, so I probably should have made this video then. But yeah, if it ever comes around again, I've seen it on sale twice this year, I believe. So if it comes around, you want to pay to win skin for the Devotion, then you can pick up this one. For the Spitfire, it's gonna be the Continuum, or the other variant is called the Heavy Construct. It's better than the original, but it's not like a pretty great sight overall. The original sight is just like it has a circle and then that kind of fork at the other end of the gun. These two skins makes that circle into kind of like a square shape, so they give you a kind of a bigger window to aim through. Next up is going to be the Peacekeeper, and the two skins that you should be using is, one of them is called the Lone Star and the other one is the Superstar. Now, the original Peacekeeper's iron sights on the left side, you can see they're kind of flat. You kind of have to use the sights at the front to really line up a target. But with these two skins, they make them a lot taller, and you can pretty much put somebody right in the center of those sights, and that is a pretty clear shot. And lastly is gonna be the Wingman. And the one you should be using is the Death Ray or the Merciless Wing. They really make the gun look very small and very slim. I personally, though, I don't use those. I don't like those skins. I use the Battle Pass skins. One is called Attention to Detail. It's this one right here, because I just love reactive skins. So yeah, those are all the pay to win skins that are in the game right now. If you don't have those, well, you know, save us some credits and try to get them. they do make a big difference if you don't have any weapon sights. Now, for the other weapons in the game that don't have pay-to-win skins, there are some skins that you should be using. So what you want to do is you pretty much want to stay away from any skins that alter the weapon shape to make it bigger than it should be, like some pretty chunky skins they're in the game. You shouldn't use those. Pretty much what you want to aim for is like very slim and I guess kind of minimalistic looking skins. Any weapon skin that has like a lot of I guess decorations, if you want to call it, on like the top rail, you want to stay away from those. You pretty much want to look for a skin that doesn't have any extra stuff obstructing your vision when you aim down the sights. It doesn't have any extra stuff. However, we have this other skin, kind of looks like a cloud. This is what I mean. You want to stay away from these types of skins. The R301 I think has an amazing iron sights, but if there's two skins I would kind of stay away from, it would be the one with the spikes and the chain. I can't remember the name right now. I think one of them has the word Spartan in it. But yeah, if you aim down the sight, it kind of has those spikes at the end, and those can be a little bit distracting. So pretty much any other R301 skin would be better than these. I personally use the Bronze Age, but again, like, the 301 has a ton of great skins, so you can just choose from any of those. The Rampage skin, this was I think season 1 or 2 battle pass skin. This is a horrendous skin. You don't want to use this. These two big horns and all this extra stuff at the side, you kind of want to stay away from that. The Volt reactive skin, this is a terrible skin. It just has too much going on that's distracting. You got the legs that's moving, you have the wings that are fluttering and keeping noise, and then you see electricity when you're firing. This just has too much going on, so I just use a pretty plain skin for the Volt. And if I'm being honest, I think the Volt iron sights, they're fine. The G7, you're just gonna need a sight. The iron sights for the G7 is fucking horrendous. There's unless I already have a sight in my bag, I do not take up this gun. I mean, you can't because it's in the crate now, but when it does come back out, there is no skin that you can put on to help with the iron sights on this. When it comes to the shotguns, same rule applies. Just look for really slim skins. I use this one on the EVA 8. I think this is one of the best shotgun skins in the game, if I'm being honest. But I don't use the one that has this fish head at the stock of the gun, because I see that in my peripheral and I don't like that. For the Mastiff, I think the Tombstone is probably one of the best skins for it, to be honest. And the Mozambique, yeah, I don't think there's any skins that can help with this either. But yeah, there actually is an advantage to using certain skins and staying away from others. Definitely learn that lesson when fighting those smaller characters like Wraith and like Flynn and Octane. Like any slim or short character, they've ducked under my sight line a couple times and I just lost track of them for a split second because one of my like very big skins was blocking them, and in that split second that was enough time for them to get the upper hand in the fight. But yeah, for right now, those are all the pay-to-win skins that I know about. If I missed any, you can feel free to drop them in the comment section down below. But that's gonna be the end of this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. Leave a like and subscribe for more Apex Legends content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.